May I come in, sir?
Come.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
POOJA Malani.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please tell us something about yourself.
Sir, my name is POOJA and I come from Jaipur city of Rajasthan. I have done my graduation in BSc Physics Honours from SS Jain Subodh College in Jaipur, and last year on the basis of Civil Services Exam 2022, I was allocated to Indian Police Service and currently I am on EOL.
You are on EOL. So you have not undergone any training.
Yes, sir.
That shows on you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the Indian Police Service is not obviously not your first choice, service of choice.
Sir, IPS is a good service and I really feel privileged and honored to be a part of such service. And it was my second preference after IAS. So I'm
Right.
happy to have it, but I want to try for IAS.
Do you think that if you don't make it to the IAS, you will be satisfied or you will write the exam again till you get into IAS?
So as currently I am on EOL and I have intimated the academy that I will write CSE 24 if I am not going to clear in this attempt. But ultimately if I am not going to make it to IAS, then I will be happy and satisfied in IPS.
All right. Okay. You come from Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
And your subject is sociology.
Yes, sir.
Rajasthan women-related reforms, all for women-related reforms started from Mira's day, Mirabai's days.
Yes, sir.
है ना? Sati na ho sya, she said. But how come, even in Rajasthan, the child infanticide,
Yes, sir.
then child marriages are the most? Why
Yes.
so?
So there are multiple reasons behind the child marriages in Rajasthan. First reason, as it is obvious socio-cultural landscape in which people follow certain rituals and they get their daughters married at an early age. Second reason is of economic. Now there are two aspects to the economic reason. First aspect is that their concern is that when their daughter is at young age, then they have to pay less dowry. And the second is often observed in tribal areas that people exchange their daughters for the debt burden. And when the administration is working for the child marriages, then this aspect often goes unnoticed. So I think we have to notice this concern as well.
All right. Rajasthan has international border with Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
How long is the border?
Sorry, sir, I have to read about it.
Okay. How many districts are on the borders?
Sir, currently I'm unable to recall. I need
No,
to
just
respond.
take a moment. Think rationally. Which are the districts of Rajasthan on international border?
So one is Jaisalmer as far as I
Okay,
know.
one.
So I'm unable to recall.
You are unable to. All right. You are in Delhi,
Yes.
right? If I said that fetch water from a Rajasthan river that comes to Delhi, which river would that be?
So river from Rajasthan to Delhi.
Yes.
So I'm unable to.
All right.
recall.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Puja,
Yes, sir.
Puja and Arati, which one is better for God's blessing?
So puja and
Puja or Arati, which I should do for blessing from the God?
so puja basically means the worship and devotion to the God, and aarti is a manifestation of it. So I think both go simultaneously when we are worship our offerings to the God.
Okay, okay. Manasarovar appears in your DAF.
Yes, sir.
Where is Manasarovar
Sir,
and
it
how
is
is it significant?
Sir, it is a lake in Kailash Himalayas, and it is of religious significance. It is a pilgrimage site for Hindus.
Only Hindus?
No, sir, for other communities as well.
Which
but
are
it
the
is-
other religions or communities?
Sir, other religions, so as far as I can remember, the other religious communities also have Mansarovar significant for them.
Which one? Islam?
Sorry, sir?
Islam?
Yes, sir.
Christianity
Islam is one of them.
or Buddhism or Jainism?
Sir,
Okay, you think over.
Yes.
Manasarovar it is the origin of so many rivers. Which are the rivers?
So one is Brahmaputra, and so Indus River. No, sir. Sorry, Indus. So Brahmaputra, as I remember.
Only Brahmaputra. Okay. Why it is Putra? Other rivers we call all women. Only Brahmaputra is son. Why is Brahmaputra such a special status, gender status?
Sir, I need to read about this.
Okay. Let us come to Rajasthan. Jaipur is a smart city. Is it a smart city?
Yes, sir. It is covered under Smart Cities mission.
Whether it is covered or not, is it like Singapore?
No, sir. It is not like Singapore, but.
So let us make Jaipur to Singapore. What are the points you will take care as DM?
Yes, sir. Sir, Jaipur is facing multiple issues which we need to address in order to make it a
What are
smart
those
city.
issues?
Yes, sir. So first is the issue of traffic in
Sir
the
has
area
told
of-
you STI, smart city will not have beggars and all. Okay, come to the
yes, sir.
core.
So first issue is of traffic in the area of Parkota.
So
and the
traffic
city area.
integration.
Yes, sir.
How
Traffic
do
management.
you traffic, physics and chemistry of physics and what is the other subject?
So maths.
Physics and mathematics let us use for traffic, a better traffic in Jaipur. How do you use?
Yes, sir. So using physics enables me to use different technologies and we can use the technologies
What
like AI.
technology?
Yes,
I am
sir.
asking you. Huh?
Yes, sir. Technologies like AI.
AI,
and
what part? AI means it is like a elephant. You tell me which
Yes, sir.
part of AI?
So the data analysis of we can do predictive traffic management. We can analyze the choke points where the traffic is more and the reasons behind those. And with the data analysis powered by AI, we will be able to bring out
Okay,
those
let us go to border safety in Northeast. Suppose you are posted as DM in Kuki Maitai conflict area.
Yes, sir.
What will you do?
Sir, regarding border safety or the whole
Border
state?
safety as well as this conflict,
Yes,
ethnic
sir.
conflict.
Yes, sir. So first of all, I would like to assess the reasons why particular conflict is going on, and then my effort would be on the priority basis. First of all, I would like to stabilize law and order in that region with the help of security agencies. After that, relief and rehabilitation efforts need to be brought out so that when it is often seen that whenever the conflict situation arises, then a governance deficit is created between the people and the administration, and my efforts would be on bridging that deficit. For that, the administration can take proactive steps by engaging with locals, as well as community policing initiatives can be taken. And for the part of border safety, we can equip the security forces with the updated technology and those equipments like AI drones for proper surveillance.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Pooja, what is the literacy rate in Rajasthan?
So it is around 68%, less than the national average.
So, you are a RTE awareness campaigner.
Yes, sir.
So, do you think that the literacy level in Rajasthan is adequate, or is it required to be improved?
So it requires to be improved. As compared to its population, literacy rate is less.
So, the political consciousness among the people in Rajasthan
Yes, sir.
is relatively higher when compared to the rest of the people in the country, though literacy rate is low. So, how do you see this situation?
Yes, sir. So I think political consciousness depends on other factors as well, rather than only sole dependence on literacy rate. And those factors include that Rajasthan has been a feudal social setup. So from earlier times itself, people are more aligned towards the political representatives, and sometimes the reason can be bad for all reason can be bad also, as people tend to get aligned with the caste and religious concerns when they are not properly literate and educated about these. So these are some of the reasons.
Uh, Despite implementing a very good health insurance scheme,
Yes, sir.
Chiranjeevi Swasthya Bima Yojana in Rajasthan, so why the people have changed the government?
So there can be multiple reasons behind it. Maybe they may have like the election performer of other government or other party, or so it can be individual reasons. They can be individual reasons.
Did you voted this time?
Yes, sir.
To which party you have voted?
Sorry, sir, I can't disclose it as it will be a confidential.
Okay, fine. Your father is a street vendor.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the provisions of the Street Vendor Act of 2014?
Yes, sir. So there are multiple provisions of the Street Vendor Act, and it is on the part of the states to implement it. First is that municipal bodies in the state have to create separate vending zones for the street vendors, so that they are not facing multiple encroachment drives which are going by the administration. Second is that vending committees have to be created which have representatives from the street vendor itself. So if any policy decision is coming from the administration, then that have to come with proper consultation. And third is that the state government has to take steps to provide them subsidized credit for the upliftment or the increasing the scale of business. Thank you, sir.
Again, street vendors.
Yes, sir.
What does your father sell?
So my father used to sell the daily wear garments.
All right. Now, one of the major problems faced by street vendors is harassment by the police.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
your father is a street vendor, you might become an IPS officer.
Yes, sir.
How will you show more empathy and understanding as a police officer towards the problems faced by street vendors?
Yes, sir. So first, I would assess the situation on the ground. That what is actually going, and what are those police officials or which are taking any bribe or harassing the street vendors. And after that, I would initiate a community policing initiative in which street vendors would be encouraged that if any police official is harassing them, then they can complain against them. We have a district police complaint authority, but to make it more localized, I can initiate a police complaint authority at the municipal level.
Done.
So that
All
they
right,
can
all right, all
address
right. Now, you have done something about the Right to Education Act.
it. Yes, sir.
Now, Right to Education Act, what are the sociological and psychological implications on children
Of right to education.
under the Right to Education Act? If I understand the Act correctly, that students from poorer families can study in better schools,
Yes, sir.
some kind of a quota system,
Yes, sir,
correct?
yes, sir.
Now, suddenly you find children from weaker sections studying in a school which is so-called non-weaker sections.
Yes, sir.
Now, both sets of children will be impacted because they are children,
Yes, sir.
correct? What do you think are the implications?
Yes, sir. So of this mismatch, there can be multiple implications. First is the difference in the as I come from the sociology background, then a difference in the reference group. For example, the reference group of children in which are from non-weaker sections, it is different, and the weaker sections are having different reference group. So this is the duty of
Which reference groups are you talking about?
so reference groups like the children in non-weaker sections are looking towards certain career opportunities, like they have to become doctor and engineer. But if the education is not imparted inclusively to the children of weaker sections, then this can create a psychological barrier that they can.
Done. Agreed. My last question. Both because you are already in the police service, and second because you are a student of sociology.
Yes, sir.
Now, certain laws are very peculiar. If I attempt to commit suicide and I die, then I die.
Yes, sir.
If I fail, I am sent to jail.
Yes, sir.
What is the sociological perspective of this? Should attempt to commit suicide remain a criminal offence?
Sir, in the recent amendments, the punishment
asking
of
your
suicide-
opinion.
Okay. So I think attempting suicide should not be a criminal offence, and efforts should be done to reintegrate the people who have sacrificed the society in the society again.
Okay, I'm just connecting to that. 30 seconds. If I have the right to life, do I have the right to die?
Yes, sir, we have a right to die with dignity.
Did I use the word dignity?
No, sir. Yes. Sorry, sir.
If I have the right to life, do I have the right to die? Yes or no?
Sir, yes. I think yes, we have a right to die.
Pooja,
Suicide is अगर
there are so many problems in Rajasthan,
Yes, sir.
right? Suicide acceptable.
there are so many social problems also in Rajasthan. If you can come up with one major problem, what would it be?
For Rajasthan.
Yes, just one major
लेकिन
problem.
काम पक्का करना पड़ेगा.
You can take your time and answer as a student of sociology.
कितने दे रहे हैं?
So lack of adequate women empowerment. We have to go with the multiple dimensional approach for women empowerment.
Women empowerment.
Yes, sir.
Women empowerment.
Yes,
How
sir.
can we empower women?
So we can, so with going with the India's current approach, we can empower women with the women-led development. We can integrate them as equal stakeholders in our way to development. And for this, we have to work on all the issues which are affecting them. And first is the child marriages in Rajasthan, and second is the Sarpanchpati phenomena, which is often noticed even after the guarantee of reservation to the women. And not only we are empowering women of Rajasthan, if we are successful in this or on these efforts only, the health indicators and other socioeconomic indicators will also increase, as women will be educated, and under Asha and Anganwadi scheme they can be employed as change bearers, so they can change the whole society.
Okay, Pooja, you just discussed about women reservation.
Yes, sir.
Women have reservations,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Do you think there should be double reservations for Dalit women as well? As a woman and as a Dalit woman, they should get double the benefit. What's your opinion?
So I will go with more targeted reservation rather than going for double reservation. The existing reservation can be implemented in the more targeted manner.
How? Elaborate.
So for instance, whatever the reservation we are having for ST category, that can be made more targeted by looking out what are those structural first of all, we would identify what are those sections of women which are still underrepresented, and what are those structural factors which are blocking their way to the administration or to the politics, and then addressing those structural factors and then taking them to the reservation benefit would be more beneficial.
Okay. Coming to your extracurricular activities,
Yes.
you have mentioned poems. You write poems.
Yes, sir.
Any recent poem which you wrote?
Yes, sir. I wrote a poem on child sexual abuse.
Okay.
It is a story of a survivor who fights
Can
back.
you recite some lines?
Yes, sir, I can. So the title of the poem is Survivor, and it goes like, it's his birthday, but he is sad. Thoughts in his mind are making him mad. Contradictions between what he learned and what he felt. His body has turned into an ice block which refuses to melt. He is afraid to step out, he is afraid to play. For his PT teacher, he has become a toy of clay. That devil touches him wherever he wants. It's a sign of victory for him and shame for victim he flaunts. The child hates himself for being so vulnerable. Suddenly, he stands up and says, let's turn the table. Gathering his broken pieces with all the courage he had, he reveals truth and reveals all those marks, making that devil mad. I have done nothing wrong, then why should I be blamed? It is this devil that needs to be shamed. I am a survivor and not a victim, he exclaimed. The crowd behind him cheered and clapped. It's his birthday and now he is glad. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Not she, is he.
Yes, sir. I intentionally.
Beautifully.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank
Very
you.
beautifully written. Okay, my last question.
Yes.
Which came first, poetry or prose?
Sir, I can make a guess. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
Of this. So I think prose.
Are you sure?
So I'm not.
On what basis are you making this guess?
So I think first of all, people would have started expressing their feelings and thoughts in the form of long paragraphs and sentences, and then poetry may have come.
Okay.
Till
Thank
they
you,
suffered, as they say, Viyogi hoga pehla kabhi.
Pooja. Thank you.
Anyway.
Pass on the chair. Chairman, sir.
So, okay, Pooja. So we are done with you as far as this mock is concerned. How do you think you fared today?
So it was not well. I need to brush upon many things.
Like?
So first of all, on Rajasthan, I mean on DAF, I need to work upon.
All right. So you know the problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did you score last time?
So 180.
180.
Yes.
Okay. So there are few things as you mentioned. One, I noticed that you while you are answering or sitting in front, while answering you shake your total upper body shakes.
Okay, sir.
I don't know why,
Okay.
but there is some shake. Anyway, and secondly is you are in a hurry to respond.
Okay, sir.
You are in a hurry to respond. Like he was talking about Mansarovar and you jumped in immediately. And
Sorry,
yeah, है ना? So just think about it. And when is the interview?
So 7th March.
7th March.
Yes.
Maybe in terms of speed, you are a very excited girl. So it could be,
So actually,
maybe it
speed-
could be a bit
Yes, sir.
slower in.
So I have last time also I was receiving this feedback of fast speed, but I tried slow speed. But it happens that when I tend to go slower, I forget what.
No,
I'm
then
using.
you continue. You are very good. So you should continue with what you do. So you have the experience. So for the interview, you will go in a suit or a sari.
No, sir. I will try a sari.
You will try a sari. Okay. Then you know all the things. I need not repeat. Only thing is you are very good. Just because now you got into the IPS, there could be questions on internal security, considering you to know. Whereas you are on EOL and you are yet to
Yes,
become
sir.
don the uniform. And another thing I noticed is that you mentioned that about your EOL, you have intimidated to the authorities. Intimated or intimidated?
Yes, sir. As all the batchmates were discussing that we have to, so that the questions will not come on training.
No, you have to intimate,
Not intimidate.
not intimidate.
Okay, oh, that word. Okay, sir. Okay.
So you mentioned intimidated. So I knew that it is
So it was a tongue of slip.
Slip of
slip
tongue.
of the tongue. And don't worry, Pooja. Don't worry. You are way too good. Okay.
Yeah, very good.
You are very good. And let's hope you make it this time. All right. Huh?
Any questions?
You.
No, sir. I'm okay because I will work upon it.
All the best.
Very good. Excellent.
Very good. Enjoyed interacting with you. So all the very best.
You have
Right.
a very pleasant personality.
Great. Very simple, very nice.
Very natural.
And you argue well, they reason well. The ground realities of certain issues is outstanding. So that, yeah.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.